Good morning, thanks for joining me. So, here we go again. We're on the second part of my little tickle round the other day when I went down to that canal basin. And something else cropped up. And I thought, well, I'll leave this for a separate little vlog. It's only going to be a short one, this is, but I just wanted to impart a little bit of information that some people may find interesting. Now, it's in relation to warranty claims. I have seen, now I haven't experienced this myself, but shall I say I've heard of less than perfect warranty. The way Royal Enfield deal with your warranty when something goes wrong, and the way they deal with you, and some of them are, you know, a bit less than. I mean, I've seen a couple on the sticky speedo issue who've been a little bit less than excited about resolving the issue. That's the dealers, that is. And I never thought anything about it really. I thought, well, I don't know the details, do I? But I just wanted to tell you my little tale, my little story of something that I heard, which might go some way to explaining it. Now, you know that I've banged on about servicing. I did my own service, and the dealers told me that if you do your own service, you're going to lose your warranty. Well, and that's a risk you take. So that's where I am now. It's a risk that I've took. I don't know if they'd leave me completely stranded. I don't know. I haven't tested it, and I don't really want to test it, do I? I want nothing to go wrong. But if it does, it'll have to be tested, and we'll see where we go from there. But what I wanted to say was this. When I bought my bike, and I took my back seat off, there was a mark on the mudguard. So I took it back to the dealer. And he agreed that it wasn't right, shouldn't be, and he's going to change it for me. That has now been done. They changed it, no trouble whatsoever. But it was just something that was said to me. What I did was I took my bike up and I waited for it. And the lad said when I booked it in, it'll take about 45 minutes. Well, to be honest with you, I thought, yeah, all right then. I don't think I thought it was going to take longer than that. I thought that no, it's going to take. But anyway, I said okay, I'll wait for it. So I went up, dropped my bike off, in it went. They were on it straight away. 2 hours later, he comes riding round the corner on it. Grand. I've done it, mate. There you are. There's your mudguard fitted. Thanks very much. All the best. Right. Brilliant. Thank you very much. But what he said, I was talking to him because he's got like a mutual acquaintance of ours. I don't know this lad, but he was found. He's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. But he said, do you know how much we've been paid for that? So bear in mind, this is 2 hours work. I said, no, I haven't got a clue. Well, I don't know. He says £9. I said, I'm sorry. He says £9. I said, what do you mean £9? What, like £9 an hour? No. £9 for the job, for fitting your mudguard. And I said, £9? Yeah. I said, well, how's that work? He says, I don't know. He says, that's how it is. Yes, Royal Enfield, that is, will give you a price to do. Well, they'll give you a price to do the job. And in this case, fitting that mudguard was £9, and it took 2 hours. I said, well, that's not right. You can't make money. He said, no, you can't. I said, well, why do they do that? He says, because they can. They get away with it. And I said, well, why do you? If that's the warranty, well, clearly that's untenable. Incidentally, he went on to say, because the dealership also stocks KTMs and Kawasaki's. KTM pay something like £80 an hour for warranty work. Kawasaki pay something like 75, I think he said, an hour for warranty work. But Royal Enfield gave them just a price to fit to do the work. So if you're saying you're fitting a mudguard, they say, right, it's £9. Now, clearly that's ludicrous. So I said to him, so why do you stock Royal Enfields then? He said, because they're a good product and we sell them like hotcakes and they don't often go wrong. They're pretty reliable, you know. They're pretty reliable, they don't go wrong. And I said to him, oh, because I've serviced mine, like, you know, I've lost my warranty. He says, don't worry about it, it won't go wrong, it'll be fine. Well, that's what I'm hoping, of course it is. But isn't it interesting that? So I didn't think too much about it. I thought it was a bit of a ludicrous state of affairs to give somebody £9 for 2 hours work in a proper workshop. But then I got to thinking, well, he gave me his reasons why they stock Royal Enfield, because they're a good product, they don't go wrong, and they sell a lot of them, so they're making profit on the new bike sales, and obviously they're making a bit of money on the servicing. But now then, here what come into my peanut brain. Well, they'll ever likely say to you that, well, if I buy a new bike, which I did, obviously they make the profit on the new bike, that's fine, but then I don't take it back for the first service, so they aren't making any money out of me, are they? Obviously. And moving forward, so if I serviced it myself, even if I use Royal Enfield parts, and then I go back to them in a few months' time and say, oh, this has gone wrong, let's say my speedo's stuck, you know, well, let's be honest, there's no incentive really for them to help me, is there? Because I know Royal Enfield will supply them with a new speedo, but they probably can give them, you know, £10 to fit it for 2 hours work. So if you were a business, what would you do? Would you do the servicing for the, you know, the Joe Public who's walking in and paying you £200 for his first service, or your Kawasaki warranty work at £75 an hour, or would you do the bloke who bought his bike off you, didn't have it serviced by you, and it does say in the handbook you've got to have them serviced by Royal Enfield. So it's worth bearing in mind, isn't it? If you want to stay completely under the umbrella, completely under the new bike, new warranty, and you've got to go back to them. You've got to have it serviced by them. And now I can see the reason, because if I run that place, I wouldn't be so keen on helping somebody who, yeah, they've bought a bike off us, it was prepared properly, yeah, they've done warranty claim, one warranty claim for me without a quibble, but that was picked up before first service was even due. But can you imagine now, if let's say another 6 months my speedo packs up and I go back and I say, yeah, my speedo's packed up, can you help me? Well, they're not going to give me that keen, are they? Because there's nothing in it for them. There's nothing in it for them. So I've either got to do it myself or pay them to do it. So, food for thought, isn't it? Food for thought. That might put a bit of meat on the bones and might explain why they're telling us that. No first service, no warranty, comes back to that. Interesting. Now, can I just ask a favour? I'm just thinking about this, what I do here, this little channel of mine, moving forward. I'm thinking about these photographs. I quite like to see them, but do you? Or do you think they wasted time seeing people's bikes? I do like it if they can give me a bit of backstory, park it somewhere nice, that's lovely, isn't it? You know, and we can hear a bit of a story. A bit like Bob from Barley, that was interesting, wasn't it? But the question is this: my current format, listen at me, I'll sound like BBC, but my current format is to do a vlog about summits, random stuff mostly, isn't it, eh? You know that by now. Is to do a vlog and put a few pictures on now and again, here and there. But do you find that boring? Do you switch off when the pictures come on, or do you watch it? Or shall I? What I thought about doing was because I still quite like the idea of having a bit of a photo competition, but if I saved them all up and put them on one vlog, say at the end of the month, and everybody knew that. So end of the month, pretty much the last vlog in the month, starting in May, I'm going to start it. I'll put all your pictures on one vlog. I won't do much else. Well, I won't do anything else. I'll just put your pictures on and I'll judge them. And like I said, I'm going to send somebody a prize. Whoever I deem to be whoever I deem to be worthy. No, it's not that. But what whichever one I take a shine to, I'll send them. I'll contact them. I'll email them back and say, send us your address. I've got something for you. Now, do you prefer? So this is the choice. Do I carry on as I am now? Pop a few in now and again. Or shall I forget about the pictures and pop them on one at the end of the month? Then you can choose whether you watch it or not. If you send me a picture, you'll probably watch it, won't you? If not, you won't. And that's fine. I get that completely. But I don't quite know which way to go, so help me out, because I've never been good at making decisions. And I've got worse as I've got older. Do you know, I can go in a car park and there's one car parked and there's like 500 spaces. I don't know where to park. I've got 499 to choose from. And I'll end up probably next door but one trim. So as he doesn't open his door and not mine. Oh, are we all like that? I don't know, is it an age thing? Gotta make my mind up. Oh my God, my missus thinks, oh my God, we're getting on this car park and there's a choice of spaces. We're going to be riding around for half an hour now. Well, it's true. But anyway, so what should I do? Shall I carry on current format, pop a few pictures on now and again, and then judge them at the end of or forget all that nonsense, forget all that malarkey, and put them on one vlog on the end of the month where you can see them all, put them on, do a judging, have a winner, send him a prize or her a prize, and then do it again the following month. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd be interested to know, because I'm like putty in your hands. I don't mind either way. Now then, so that's it. All I wanted to cover on this one was me Royal Enfield warranty thing. Oh dear, he's emissions. Yeah. I want to get me warranty thing off my chest and ask you for your advice on these photographs, whether we like them. Tell me, hey, say no waste of time, drop photos, don't bother. Hopeless. Who wants to look at photos? Just let me know what you think, or shall I put them on end of the month? I don't know. Now, so I'm going to call it a day there for this. Thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Summer's coming, get out on your bikes. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.